Hey, it's your girl A. I am back with another pick a card video. Let's look into your month of February 2020. Let's look into love, career, or school, and anything else that pops up, the overall energy for the month. So that's why my piles look a little bit different today because I have three separate piles for the three mini readings. So it'll be like three readings into one for love, one for career or school, and one for the overall anything else, hodgepodge, whatever comes up. So yeah, let me know in the comments whether you prefer this setup of three mini readings or the usual where I just throw out a bunch of cards and whatever comes up, whether it's love, career, or not. You let me know in the comments. As usual, this will be a general reading, meaning everything won't resonate. If you would like a personal reading tailored specifically to you, I do offer those. Details for that are down below. You'll send me your question to tarotbylayla@gmail.com. And if you'd like to win a free reading, all you have to do is subscribe, leave a comment down below, and then that's it. That you'll automatically be entered into a reading giveaway drawing for that month. The winner is announced at the end of each month. Now that we got that out the way, we have four lovely piles: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Choose the pile or piles you are most drawn to for your reading and fast forward using the timestamps down below. And as usual, if you're feeling your girl A, make sure to give this video a thumbs up or comment below how it resonates for you and subscribe. I'll see you at your reading. Bye bye. Hey, pile number 1, you are in the right place. Let's get into your February prediction. All right, so this first stack of cards is like the overall, whatever is not covered by love and career and school. This next pile will be love, and the last pile is career. So let's get into the overall energy first. So your cards are communicate clearly. And we have two dolphins here. Ooh, that makes me think of friendship because I heard somewhere that dolphins are super friendly. So communication in regards to your relationships, friendships, whether romantic or otherwise, will be a focus this month. And let's see what else. Pluto transformation. Oh, snap. So Pluto transformation, that's like scorpionic energy, that's that death energy, meaning transformation, not literal death. Okay, the ocean, be beautiful, mysterious, wild, and free. You know what's funny? My bad, guys, I had to readjust my camera. So what was funny to me about the ocean coming up, because when I think of the ocean, I picture it being very deep and mysterious. It's like over 90% of the ocean is undiscovered. So that really goes to how mysterious it is. And with the Pluto, which reminds me of Scorpio, Scorpio is one of the most mysterious signs. They don't like to communicate. They don't like to communicate really when it comes to their emotions. So you may have this ocean full of emotions or this ocean full of personality of your true self, and you're only showing like 10% of it. Think of like, the iceberg. A very small amount of the iceberg is above water, and it's so much more beneath the surface. So with you, it just goes to show that it's so much more of you beneath the surface, but for some reason it's hidden. And your like major theme for the month of February will be expressing this, expressing your thoughts, your emotions, just expressing who you really are, being beautiful, not so much mysterious, but wild and free, just letting it all hang out. And that's hard. It's hard for a lot of us, a lot of people. Especially if you do have Scorpio placements in your chart, it's going to be super hard. And in general, like most of us are not taught to have those hard communication skills. And sometimes when we express ourselves, we're afraid of judgment, or we're afraid of embarrassment. We have fear. It's hard sometimes to be yourself, especially if you don't really trust others. But baby, all February is you getting out of your shell, showing the world the real you and making new friends. Yes, I see making new friends, even possibly starting a new relationship if you're single. Just expressing more of who you are. And this is a great change, it's a great transformation. So be careful of resisting it. I feel like spirit or the universe will continually put you in situations in February that are designed to get you out of your comfort zone. And it's going to feel really uncomfortable at first. Okay, this change, humans, we don't like change. So you might feel like you want to resist it, but it's futile. Resistance is really futile when it comes to like the big energies and spirits. And when spirit makes up its mind, you might as well just let it go with the flow. Let's see what this tarot card says. Oh my goodness. This just goes right back to what I just said. So, Nine of Swords talks about anxiety, worrying. This is the card, the 2 a.m. card, getting up in the middle of night because you had nightmares, you can't sleep. Yeah, just letting your anxieties and your fears get the best of you. So, and you can see like this rabbit is, rightfully so afraid, but really these swords symbolize those thoughts, those negative thoughts, and you can let them kill you, or you can fight back and say that, you know what, I'm not thinking rationally. Like, I'm letting my fears limit me. I'm letting my fears hide that vast ocean of who I am. And you know what, this month, I'm not going to listen to my anxieties. I really feel like you're like giving your anxieties and negative thoughts, maybe any pessimistic attitudes, you're giving it the middle finger. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to be my beautiful self. You're going to like transform into like this peacock and get out your shell and be that wild and free person that you really are. So, all in all, February is looking pretty good. So, let's look into your love. All right, now pile one for love. The first thing popping out are things are not as they appear, and this actually did come out in reverse. So I'm feeling some hidden things. Some hidden things might come to light this month in regards to love. It says the lower the price of your love, the higher its value. Brain freeze, the universe. Yeah, talk about a brain freeze. That makes no sense. The lower the price of your love. Oh, okay, I guess I can get it. It's like you're not putting a price on your love. You just give it freely. And you being so free and open with your love makes it have a higher value. Okay, I get it now. But yeah, there's something that you don't know. Something, some secret or something. Let's see. Let me see what else we have. Soulmate. Oh, soulmate. Insert the meme of Soldier Boy. Oh, Saturn. Saturn is like, I always say that that's like that stern father. Like, he teaches you hard lessons and he makes you learn the hard way. I mean, learning the hard way sucks because it's hard, but it sticks the most probably. And when Saturn pops out, it's like, it's not all roses. Okay, then we have the Magician in reverse. So the Magician in the reverse talks about powerlessness, feeling powerless, like you don't have any power, and it's all an illusion. It's an illusion because the Magician upright knows that he is capable, whether you're male or female, it's an archetype, knows that they're capable. They have all the tools that they need to get the job done, and they believe in themselves. They make stuff happen. Now, as you can imagine, in reverse, oftentimes that means you don't feel like you have the tools, you don't feel like you can affect change, and nah. Next to Saturn is telling me that Spirit is currently teaching you in the realm of love, especially in February, that you're going to learn that you have the power. You're going to learn that you are the magician. You're going to learn that you're capable, that you have everything that you need, that nobody is better than you, that you have just as much as the next person. and that you're just as deserving as the next person. So that's going to be like your major lesson in love for February. Like basically relearning your power. Now, if Saturn has to teach you the hard way about learning your power, it just is what it is. Oh, I forgot to say, I will be addressing both singles and couples. So, this is saying to me, if spirit has to teach you to value yourself, to put a higher price on your love, okay, by dangling a false soulmate in your face to see whether you'll take the bait, to see whether you've learned your lesson, it will. It will do that because it's evil like that. It's not evil, but Saturn is just very stern like that. It will. So be very, very wary, okay? Especially if you are single. If you're single and you're looking for someone, you know what? A person may come to your life that appears to be a soulmate, or this person could already be in your life, but be very cautious. And even if they are a soulmate, like, listen, how much is your love worth? Is it worth all you gotta do is compliment me and I love you? All you have to do is be nice to me and I like you? Like, what is it worth? Or is it worth, oh, I need to be able to trust you. I need to see actions. I need to see effort. Okay, so you got to determine, how much your love is worth and stop putting a low price on it. And that goes for if you're in a relationship too. So if you believe you are with a soulmate now and you're in a couple, okay, great. However, spirit may teach you the same lesson of valuing yourself by saying, okay, so since you keep putting a low value on yourself, you keep underestimating yourself and putting yourself down. All right, I'm going to make your soulmate go away from you. You might chase away your soulmate by not believing in yourself, and that will be a hard lesson. Again, Saturn's all about hard lessons to teach you to believe in yourself and know your worth and know your power. So it can go either way, whether you're single in a couple, yada yada. So basically this month, don't get in your own way when it comes to love. Know your worth. Know your worth, queen or king. All right, let's move on to career or school. All right, so for career, we have courage to ask for and accept help. I'm getting an ego alert here. Listen. Asking for help can suck sometimes. This is coming from an independent Aries sun, stubborn Taurus moon right here. I don't like to ask for help. I don't like it. But sometimes you just need to do it because you need help, and you need to realize it's not a sign of weakness. It takes courage to ask for and accept help. So if you need to ask for help looking for a new job, or maybe need to ask for help from your coworker on the project, or you need to ask for help from your boss, I don't know, or at school, maybe need to ask for tutoring or something. Take it how it resonates. It says, asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often, when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. So, yeah, the person could literally be sent by God to help you. It could be like the answer to your prayers. You're praying for, oh, I'm praying for more money. And then this person comes into your life to help you with your resume, to help you get a better job. That leads to more money, but you're not accepting this help. And it's just like you're blocking the blessings. So that could be like a major career lesson for you. Okay, this February, elk, wapiti. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Getting heavy ego alert. I don't know if you have Leo placements or not. I don't know. But again, I feel like you really view asking for help as a sign of weakness. You think it's an attack probably on your dignity, and you're like, you know what, I can stand tall and alone, and I could be wrong and strong and be alone. And that's how I get respect. Asking for help, doesn't allow me to have respect, and it's just not true. So you really, this month, you have to reevaluate your ideas about help, asking for and accepting help, as well as helping others. Okay, you can't be an island. No man is an island. You're not alone. Okay. So again, you could be put in a lot of situations this February where you will probably need help. And listen, it's a muscle. Like it gets better, it gets easier the more you do it. The first time is going to be a little hard. Okay. Listen, I get it. But the more you practice it and the more you like really change your viewpoint on asking for help, the better. All right, we also have Queen of Wands. Ew. I love this Queen of Wands. You can see she has vitiligo, like the discoloring on her skin, but she's just so beautiful. The Queen of Wands is like that bitch. It's like most people's favorite queen, most people's. Because she's social, she's magnanimous. I hope I said that right. Like she's just very attractive, physically and like socially. Like you want to be her friend or you want to be her, you know. So yeah, I see you stepping into that energy, that Queen of Wands energy, whether you're male or female, and just wielding this wand, this staff, and making stuff happen. Realizing your power and knowing that there is power and there is strength, and asking for help. Now, Temperance, when it's in reverse, talks about imbalance, lack of balance, and this is a major arcana. So this is very, very important, very strong. So this could talk about, maybe financial imbalances or like work or career, maybe up and down, or your schoolwork, your grades, maybe up and down or something. Something here is out of balance. It could talk about also for some of you, maybe you're drinking too much, or you're smoking too much, or some indulging in some type of drug. I don't know how that applies, but that's what I just got. Okay. But yeah, you could be feeling out of balance in some area or some aspect, and it's time to reestablish that balance. It's going to take maybe longer than the month of February because this is a major arcana, so it's larger. Okay, minor is day to day, but major is a life lesson. So it's hard. It's a life lesson, but in order to like regain that balance and that composure, again, you have to have that confidence. Uh, just do me a favor, do yourself a favor, look up the Queen of Wands if you're not familiar with this tarot card, and take on those qualities. Be confident, be brave, be social, be just everywhere, like just light up the room with your presence, okay? And like just yeah, to get that power back. I think it's saying to get that power or to get that Queen of Wands spunk and assertiveness, you gotta, seek some help. All right, Pal One, that's your reading. Again, let me know if you like the setup of like 3 separate mini readings so I know to continue doing the same thing or not. And thanks for watching. Until next time, bye bye. Hey, pile number 2, you are in the right place. Let's get into your February prediction. I'm a little excited, y'all, because this is the pile I'm probably going to choose. I always choose number 2. So again, I have 3 separate stacks. This first one is for like the overall theme of the month or anything else not covered by love or career, because this pile is love and this one is career or school. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so the overall energy or theme for February. Oh yeah, by the way, I had to change my camera setup for a little while. Hope it's okay. Okay, let's see. We have meditation brings answers. Okay, now I don't know if you're big on meditation, but baby, that stuff works. It'll have you feeling like really good. At first, though, it could be painful because when you meditate, it like brings to light anything you've been suppressing or hiding. But again, it can make you feel good. This could also be saying pay attention to your dreams. You could be having some like concerns, some questions that you have for spirit, and that those answers may come in the form of meditation. Now, if you're just not big on meditation, you're like, you know what, I tried it, Layla, I just don't like it. This could just say any self-care practice. Like there should be, I hope there is in your routine, daily self-love practices that you do. And I feel like in doing that is like connecting with spirit, because when you're loving yourself, it It makes stuff better. It makes your world better. It just makes the whole entire world better. And make sure to incorporate those daily self-love or self-care actions, whether that's reading a book. I like to read books. Everybody's not for everybody. Or maybe it's exercising for 15 minutes or doing your hair before bed. One of my self-care, self-love practices is writing down any like negative thoughts or criticisms of myself and then countering that with positive thoughts and a rational response. You could just very well be getting some answers once you're connected to yourself, your self love, your inner self, your intuition, and just spirit in general. All right, let's see what else. Healing. Oh my gosh. Meditation really is also very healing as well. So I'm really big on meditation. Although I haven't done it lately. But yeah, I feel like February would be just a very good month for you healing. You may cry some tears, but there'll be healing tears. There'll be tears that you've been wanting to cry, tears that you've been holding inside, any pain that you've really been like saying why. February will just be very transformative for you and just healing and a lot of growth too. Okay. Dance. Take inspiration from the moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. So you could be going out this February. I don't know if you're a big partier, but that also can be very healing for you. Going out, having fun with friends, dancing, flirting, just taking the cue from the moonlight and just going out at night, having a lot of fun night activities, because it heals you. It's fun to do, okay? Staying inside the house all the time, is no bueno. Let's see what else. You have Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Wands. So this Six of Wands, of course, is a wreath here. It talks about victory, 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 victory. So you can expect to feel on top of the world at some point in February, just feeling like you finally won at something. It could be maybe you finally won, as in you found someone you want to be with in a relationship, or maybe you find a new friendship, or you accomplished something that you've always wanted to do. But since it's next to the Ten of Pentacles, it very well could pertain to like career, which we'll get into with the career reading a little bit, or just your overall stability. Ten of Pentacles talks about long-term success. So you may be feeling like you're on the right track to long-term wealth, or you're on the right track or the right path when it comes to your goals for in general. So this could mean that, maybe you sign up for a 401k and now you're excited because you get to put away money for your retirement, and that's been a big long-term goal. Or it's going to be saying, maybe you're doing well in school, and doing well in school will lead you to get an internship, which will lead to security financially, right? Once you get a job, of course. So just feeling like you've won finally at something, and you've conquered, feelings or situations that challenge your financial stability. Hope that makes sense. All right, let's get into love. So for love, we have it's not only about being right. This was in reverse. So we have some egos in love. So I will be addressing both singles and couples. So this says, in all tests of character, when two viewpoints are pitted against each other in the final analysis, the thing that will strike you the most is not who was right or wrong, strong or weak, wise or foolish, but who went to the greater length in considering the other's perspective. Don't you agree, the universe? So in love for February, you could be learning that basically you don't know everything and that you're not always right, and it's not about being right, especially if you are already with someone. There's a saying that it's not you versus your significant other, it's you together, both of you, versus the problem, whatever it is. And be careful of seeing maybe your boyfriend or girlfriends or your husband or wife, whoever. Be careful of just dismissing their viewpoint or seeing it as an attack on yourself. It's not an attack on you. It's just they're expressing themselves, and it's up to you as a team. You guys are a team to tackle the problem together. Let's see what else. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. Defend, accept, let your feelings the moon. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So, with the Ten of Swords being in reverse, you could still have some unresolved feelings from a previous connection. Something, that hurt you before. It doesn't matter if it was a year ago, 5 years ago, or yesterday, it still hurts you. And however, with it being in reverse, I see that lessening. I see you coming to terms with those emotions, those feelings in February, and basically healing. That was the overall part of the overall theme. If you missed it, was healing. Okay, so I feel like you are healing, and that very soon. So yeah, if you're single, someone very soon, very well, maybe entering your life in the month of February. And if not in general, it just talks about that healing that you've maybe been seeking out and haven't been, able to get. Maybe you've been trying to move on and it has not been working. Very soon that'll come to an end. You'll be able to like move past it and move on. So yeah, the moon talks about feelings, of course. It's a feminine planet, and the moon, like in the tarot, also talks about hidden things. It talks about the subconscious. So this may be something you're not even aware of consciously, like the pain that you're still holding on from a past connection, whether you're single or not. And again, you'll be able to come to terms with that and like fully heal and just let go so that this new person or the person currently in your life can, be in your life and benefit from all that you have to offer. And again, whether you're single or in a relationship, remember it's not about being right. You may be like very stubborn in love in February. You may just, this could also say like even if a new person comes into your life, you maybe could write them off. And you could judge them and prejudge them, and you'll be wrong. Okay. Or maybe you're seeing someone or you go out on a date and you guys have an argument and it's like you don't get anything accomplished, or you guys are just going back and forth, but nobody's really hearing the other side. Just try to be mellow and just try to like see their point of view, even if they could be wrong, like even if they're dead wrong, because I'm a firm believer that opinions can be wrong. Even if they are dead wrong, just try to see where they're coming from. Just try to understand their perspective, even if it is wrong. Okay. And yeah, being like that will just move things over. Like being like that is like honey. You're killing them with kindness. Okay. One other small interpretation I just got where it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You may have like this one picture in your mind of who you want to come to your life, but you might be wrong. You might be dead wrong. And it's saying it's not about being right. It's about finding the right match for you on the surface and beneath the surface, the right compatibility, the right mixture, the right chemistry. So just be open, okay? Just be open in any aspect when it comes to love. So let's go on to career. So for career, we have release jealousy. So, pile number 2, do you have a nasty habit of comparing where you are at in life to other people, friends, family, strangers? Like, it's time to release that. It's time to stop the comparison because everybody's running their own race. I mean, I know you hear it all the time. Comparison is not good. You shouldn't compare yourself. Yada, yada, yada. But we do it anyway. In February, I feel like you really will be tackling that and realizing how negative the effect it is on you. How detrimental it is to compare yourself to others. What is that saying? Comparison Comparison is the thief of joy. It really makes you unhappy. It says jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. So, yeah, even that comparison or jealousy can make more of what you don't want because you're focusing on it. What you focus on manifests and magnifies and expands. So, you have to really look at the positive if you want those positives in your life. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Exactly. Exactly. Um, you know what? For the longest time, I've wanted to write a book. And I've been researching and I've been looking at other authors, some self published authors, and really the only difference between them is that they actually did it. They actually put their mind to it and they had the discipline and the drive to finish the book. And it's like, well, if they can do it, I can too. I've been so inspired by them because it's like, okay, I can see it. I can see it because they've done it. And it's not about, jealousy. Like, it's okay if you use jealousy or that comparison as a motivator, as inspiration, but also remember you focusing on jealousy or that you don't have something, the universe manifests more of that. Okay. Grouse or grouse. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Come on. Your overall energy was dance. I had to flip through the cards. Okay, so dancing, dancing. And Four of Pentacles. Oh gosh. So it's fitting that Four of Pentacles came up in the career reading because it is a Pentacles card, and Pentacles talks about material matters like career and school and finances. So you could be just feeling like you don't have enough money and feeling like you need to hold on to your coin, or you may just be very rigid and have like a very strict budget, or just feel like you have to count everything. I mean, you should have a budget ideally, but this comes out when it's like it's affecting you. It's not like in a negative way, like you're being a miser and not thrifty. Okay, meaning you're like basically feel like you don't have enough and you have to hold on to what you have and like, you know, treasure it like my precious. Like, so, and it's interesting that it's next to the grouse, which is about dancing. The same thing as expressing yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Then we have dance because when you dance, you're free. You're just allowing your body to take control and just move on its own to the music. And what that is a symbol of is going with the flow and just letting go. Can she dance and still hold on to all these pentacles? No, she can't. In order to really, truly dance, she has to let it all go. Let this pentacle fall. Let this pentacle go. Remove her feet because you can't dance sitting in your chair. So, really, in February, when it comes to like money matters or concerns, or even in school, your academic concerns, just let it go. Of course, do your best, do what you can, but understand there's just only so much you can control. You just have to let yourself go, let it go, express yourself, and just relax, okay? Relax in the month of February. So that's pretty much all I have for you, pile number 2. Let me know how you like this new setup. And if you do like it, let me know so I can continue to do it. Until next time, bye-bye. Hey, pile number 3, you are in the right place. Okay, so I don't know much about stones, but I know rose quartz has to do with love. So hopefully your love life is popping this February. So this is 3 mini readings in one. So this is your overall theme or anything not covered by love and career school. And this pile is about love, and this pile is about career and school. So let's start off with the overall energy or theme. Put this to the side. Okay, so you have forgiveness. Woo! So there it is. It's pretty clear. Your major focus or the major theme for February is forgiveness. Whether that means you have to forgive somebody who wronged you or you have to forgive yourself for something. It can go deep, like forgiving yourself for, I don't know, childhood traumas or insecurities, or for being for not being self-compassionate towards yourself, or this could say maybe you did something wrong and you need to forgive yourself. Okay, forgiveness is a thing. Forgiveness is also not easy. Moon feelings, yeah, it's also not easy when you have some strong feelings attached to it. Strong feelings, maybe you really feel wronged, or the person you wronged really is just not trying to forgive you. Like, there's always, really, to me, some strong feelings involved when forgiveness comes into play, but you're going to have to deal with it and tackle those problems and those feelings this month. Choose wisely, be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net. Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and one more, Five of Swords. Oh, okay. All right. So if you can just like see the common like landscape, it's like desolate. It's like winter in both cards, and winter is always a symbol for a time in your life where things are not happening or on the surface. It can be just very cold time. So what stuck out to me when I read this, choose wisely, be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net. So meaning whenever you catch, sometimes you gotta let some things go. You gotta let some things go. Everything in your net is in a prize. When fishermen, they go fishing, they catch more than just fish. Okay, so they may catch some plastic bottles or whatever. Meaning, everything isn't valuable. You gotta let some things go. Okay, well, it was pollution like plastic bottles. Okay, of course, keep that. But you know what I'm saying? They catch more than just fish, but you don't have to keep everything. You can let some things go. Maybe you're trying to catch shrimp and you catch a lobster. Let the lobster go. But that doesn't make sense. Okay, you get what I'm saying. All right. This metaphor. So, yeah, with the Four of Pentacles, that's all about letting go. Letting go, forgiveness is all pretty much tying into me. Like, that's a big theme of forgiving, letting go, coming to terms with your feelings, be discerning. Be discerning also goes back to forgiveness, is because you have to know when forgiveness is necessary, when to hold a grudge and when to just let it go, or just have that discernment, that wisdom to know that, oh, holding on to this resentment is just not serving me. Now, Five of Swords, that's another, it's a card of mental conflict, mental turmoil. And I feel like this to me is just saying, when I pulled it out, I heard in my head, put your sword down. Put your sword down. Saying you or someone or something that this involved, you're tired of fighting. You're putting your sword down. You're letting it go. You're tired of fighting. And this could talk about how when you hold a grudge, you expend so much energy. It's just not worth it. So forgiveness is about like putting that sword down, letting it go, forgiving, letting it go, and dealing with those feelings. So that's a pretty deep theme for February. I don't know. Let me know how it plays out for you. But let's move on to love. So for love, your first card is love in spite of it all. It did come out in reverse. So let's see. Oh, this is so long. Oh my gosh. Before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friends, and wide-eyed curiosity among you about who would be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, the first to tell, the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that it all began with a dare to love in spite of it all. Is that you, Megatroid? The universe. P.S. I remember the glint in your eyes. All three of them. That spiritual eye. Okay, what this talks about to me, or in the card says it as well, sometimes you have to go back to that first time you fell in love, the first time you had a crush. You had never been hurt before. It came so easy, so naturally. You were so innocent, and you're just so open because it was so new to you. And let's fast forward to now. Maybe you've had a heartbreak or two, okay, or maybe you haven't dated at all, but you still feel pain from being single and lonely. Now it's like You've forgotten how it felt way back then when it was your first time. And this month, in love, whether you're single or coupled up, Spirit will be daring you to love like you've never been hurt. To love in spite of all of those heartbreaks, all of those frogs. I always say the frogs you had to kiss to meet your Prince Charming, the fuck boys, the fuck girls, the players, the the people you trusted who stabbed you in the back, whether romantic or otherwise. Spirit will be challenging you to love like you've never been hurt. Guys, I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry. This is so beautiful. Yeah, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. True love. You could have true love in your life this February. Don't miss it. If you're with someone, this is probably your true love. Don't run them away. If you're single, your true love could be entering your life, but will you recognize them? Or will you let your walls and your barriers or your blocks to love block you from recognizing this person? This is just so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Like true love. True love. I know you've been hurt before, but this is true love. Oh my gosh, guys. I know I'm a sap. But for real. Have Aquarius. You can have Aquarius placements. Your person could have guys, come on. I just have to say this is my favorite reading like in like such a long time and like forever. Okay, like this is the reading. Six of Swords. That just goes with everything I was just saying with the love in spite of it all. Six of Swords is about moving on, letting go, letting your baggage go, the hurts, the pains go, and moving on to something better, moving from choppy waters to calm waters, moving from the pain of the past to the bright horizon of the future, the sun. Like happier is always better, 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 better. Oh, oh my gosh, guys, pause. No, I really had to pause the video. I just got super emotional. I don't even know why the hell I'm so emotional right now. Okay. So, we're moving on to better times. We're leaving behind the past and letting, everything go, letting go of our baggage. We all have that emotional baggage. And then we have basically the same message with the Eight of Swords. You see, she's blind to the light. The light you see here in the Six of Swords is the same light shining on her, but she cannot see because she has a blindfold on. You, my dear, are taking that blindfold off, letting go, walking like she's in a valley and she thinks she's trapped, but she's not trapped, okay? This is letting go, walking away from your fears, your anxieties, your self-limiting beliefs. That's all it is about self-limits. You're breaking free of those self-limits so you can move on, get your sunshine in the form of your true love. Your true love. And listen. This stuff is hard to do. You're going to have to take on the qualities of an Aquarius, whether you're Aquarius or not. You got to be bold and daring, and you got to do something different. And then the water bearer, like the water bearer is the Aquarius, which is the star. The star is all about healing. You got to heal yourself, work on yourself, and just have that vision. And just, it's unconventional because it doesn't make sense. But Aquarius doesn't care about making sense. Aquarius cares about expressing themselves, okay? And being their unique self and letting their freak flag fly, okay? Oh my gosh. I still have another reading to do after this, and I still have your career reading, and it's just like, I'm just so flabbergasted. Okay, I'm take a deep breath. Let's move on to career. I'm still shook, pal, too, but let's keep going. For your career in school, you have let go of guilt. Okay. The clock here, of course, is making me think of time. I feel like you rush yourself a lot. You're very hard on yourself because you have a certain timeline of goals that you want to accomplish by a certain time, and that's putting an insane amount of pressure on yourself. Here it says, when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself. Guys, pause. I know it wasn't crazy. Forgiveness was your overall theme. So, again, that forgiveness could be related to your career goals, your academic goals in school, and just self. You have some guilt for something. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done. Oh my gosh. And trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Yeah, you're just so hard on yourself. Forgive yourself. Nobody is exactly where they want to be. Forgive yourself for not meeting those standards or those goals for yourself and just accept it, okay? I mean, listen, it's easier said than done. Oh, I didn't know I had two of these cards. Interesting. Ladybug, this is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. So, career, money looking good, abundance, okay? And Ladybug is a symbol of good luck. Tiger, you're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. Do you trust yourself? Do you trust yourself? Because in February, you could be promoted or you could be asked to step into a leadership role, a leadership position, and you may be like, I don't know if I'm the right person for the job, but this could lead to great abundance for you. So I would caution against just, not taking this opportunity because, hello, money, abundance, fortune. Okay, let's see. What else? Oh, Two of Cups. So, yeah, if you do are offered a new role or maybe get a new job or maybe in school you're asked to become the president of a club or whatever, this will be a very beneficial relationship for you, like a very good partnership, like business partnership, and it will be very instrumental in your abundance, helping find abundance, as well as it just will really resonate with you on a soul level. Two of Cups is about inner harmony, so it's a good decision, okay? But don't cloud your judgment by with your self-defeating thoughts, by being hard on yourself and just being mean to yourself. Be nice to yourself. All right, pal 3. That's all I have for you. Let me know if you like this new format of the 3 mini readings so I can keep doing that. Let me know in the comments. And until next time, bye bye. Hey, pile number 3, you are in the right place. Let's get into your February predictions. So, again, this first set of cards is for the overall theme or energy or things not covered by love and career. This pile's about love, and the last one is about career. So, without further ado, let's get into it. By the way, guys, please let me know if you like this new setup for the monthly readings or if you want me to go back to the old style. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so overall energy for February. There's something better. Ooh, so we're letting go of things in February. We're letting go of something that we just want very badly, that we think is perfect because there's something better that's actually way, way better. And you won't know that until you let go of what you already have, okay? That's the catch. That's the catch. You can't have both things, okay? So that's a major lesson. The boss. So career is looking good. For February, whenever Capricorn comes up, Capricorn is about that he's a boss or she's a boss. They're very ambitious. So yeah, your ambitions are a really big focus. Your career, your academic goals, really big focus. And you're very serious. You're very goal driven, especially this month. journey. Half the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. Um, Child of Cups. Okay, I hate when it like spins around like that. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, okay. The Wheel of Fortune. So, Wheel of Fortune. I love this Wheel of Fortune. Isn't it beautiful? Let me give you a close up. Close up, close up. It's already close, but it's a real close up. Beautiful. This is the Spacious Tarot, by the way. It's limited. Not everybody has their hands on it. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune talks about, a positive turn of events, like some lucky opportunity, like things going your way. Wheel of Fortune goes back to Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet of luck and expansion. So you're going to feel very lucky, or some really lucky, big opportunity will present itself, okay? And I need you to get it and grab it and go for it, okay? Now, we do have the Child of Cups. Child of Cups is, I'm pretty sure it's the page. That is the only one that makes sense. Okay. So, I need you to believe in yourself. Okay. Because you may feel like you are a fish out of water in some aspect, maybe regarding career. Maybe there's some new job you're not sure about, or you're just feeling uncomfortable in some new class. Maybe you think it's too hard. It's not too hard for you. You can do it. Be less Child of Cups and more Capricorn the Balls. This could also talk about maybe you're getting a new job, or maybe you're interviewing somewhere and you didn't get it, and it's really a blessing in disguise that you didn't get it, because this new, better opportunity comes along, and go for it. Yeah, and it's also saying here, don't get discouraged because you may feel as though you're not making a lot of progress, or you're not making the progress you want to get. Capricorn, again, very hard on themselves, whether you're Capricorn or not. This talks about the energies. The energy of Capricorn is very determined and very goal driven, but again, very hard on themselves because they want to win, and oftentimes they do win, but again, too hard on themselves. So be careful of that, because you know what, this beautiful opportunity like this, there's something better, in the Wheel of Fortune are going hand in hand for me. Okay, some beautiful new opportunity, probably concerning work or academics, and there is also another career reading, so make sure you keep watching for that. Now, with the journey, half the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. Again, Capricorns can be very goal focused. Like, all they see is their goal. That's all they can see. They have tunnel vision, and they're like, you know what? I gotta get it. I needs to get it. All I do is win, win. I don't know why that song is in my head, but that's what they want. Like, they're like, I need to win. I need to win. But winning, it's cliche, but it's true. It's not everything. Winning isn't everything. Half the actual treasure of the win comes from the journey. So don't try to rush this path to success, or that path to success. Don't try to rush it. I know you have a timeline. I know you want things to work out a certain way, but just go with the flow a little bit more, okay? Actually, you know what? The Child of Cups could be telling you need to be more Child of Cups sometimes, because Child of Cups is very innocent. They're very dreamy, They're like the opposite, probably, of Capricorn. This is more like Pisces energy, okay? Dreamy, like, yada, yada, yada. Daydreaming. Artistic. So, take it how it resonates. Let's move on to your love. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm a little apprehensive, because Pile 3's love reading was so emotional for me. So emotional. Maybe just check it out. If you have some extra time, just watch it. Check it out. Their love reading. So I'm like, oh gosh, I'm so emotional. But let's see. So we're starting off pretty well. We have They Chose You. So I'm saying that there's probably somebody already in your life, but I will be addressing both singles and couples. So They Chose You. Let's read it. It says, you might not readily believe this. It might even spook you a bit, but there are those who chose this very lifetime, in large part knowing you'd be there. Now, that's what we call a reputation. Hugs the universe. So this to me saying this little paragraph here that you could be doubting your self-worth. You could be doubting your self, may have maybe low confidence or low self-esteem or just insecurities. That's more what I'm talking about. More insecurities in regards to love, and you're like, they chose you, they chose me. They chose me. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to be with me? Are you sure you like me? There could be that doubt. And then this card is here to remind you, like, you have a whole team, like your whole spirit team. Everybody has a team of spirit guides, ancestors, angels. You have a soul family. Your soul family is similar to like your soulmate, but it's not romantic. Like, there are people, like groups of souls that travel with each other through each lifetime, and they choose a particular lifetime knowing that you'll also be in a lifetime because they love you that much. So this is a reminder that you are loved, that you are worthy before you even a thought in your mother's womb. You were worthy, and yes, they chose you. Why wouldn't they choose you? Okay, why wouldn't you have all of this, popularity, all of these admirers? Why wouldn't you have that loving relationship? Because you deserve. You deserve. And I feel like you'll realize that more so this month, like more than ever. So you also have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Action, or is Mars, but Mars always makes me think of action. Drive, confronting, energize, confront again. Force yourself to. I'm laughing because this is my planet. I'm in Aries, and it's like confront. Okay, and then we have interesting. The Chariot, which is major arcana number 7. It's interesting because the Chariot is also about that action now. It's about that action. It's a chariot. It has to move. Like, this one isn't moving, but a real chariot moves. It's like a car. It's supposed to move. But in the reverse, we're not moving. We're not going anywhere. So you have this action card next to an inaction card. So there's something you need to do. You need to take some action in your love life, whether you're single or not. If you want to have children, if you want somebody in your life, take action. What are you doing? Are you going out? Are you meeting new people? Are you on dating websites? If that's not your thing, everybody doesn't like online dating, but okay, what are you doing? You gotta do something. Are you asking people to set you up with others? You're probably not doing anything. Maybe you're just being, I don't want to say childish, but you're like thinking it's going to come to you, or you're just like naive. That's the word. You're being a little bit naive, maybe, with no inaction, thinking it's going to come to you. And in February, no. In February, we're taking action. We're having this chariot right side up, and we're moving forward towards our goals in love, okay? Now, this could also say, if you're in a couple, I always forget, I'm supposed to say it's for singles and couples, but if you are already in a relationship and you feel like things are not moving, maybe you want children and you feel like things are not moving towards that goal, or it's not going at the pace you would like. This could talk about feeling powerless as well, because the chariot, it's action. It's about action. But the person who's driving the chariot is you. Okay, so it's all about you. It's not some outside force, it's not spirit coming in and swooping in to save you. It's you, by sheer will, sheer force, sheer drive. You yourself are taking action towards your goals. And I'm not seeing that. I need to see more of that. More of power. More of a power, or more of an influence in your love life to get the results you want. Now, you could have children, or you could want children, or some way children could be a factor in your love life. Maybe the person who chose you has children. Maybe you're the person that has children. Take it how it resonates. Also, children comes up for like childhood issues, and everybody has them. Everybody was fucked up in childhood in some way, and while that comes up next to they chose you, is because when we're affected by some trauma in childhood, or just, the way our childhood is really affects the rest of our lives, unfortunately. But now that we're older, we're wiser, we're adults now, we can realize these childhood issues and we can work to fix them. And part of the reason maybe why you're doubting that somebody could choose you over everybody else in the world, over the 7 billion people in the world, is because maybe some childhood issue convinced you that you weren't worthy. So I see you working through those issues of unworthiness, knowing that you are worthy, whether you're with someone or not, because people in relationships have problems too, okay? And oftentimes they do have those problems accepting and receiving love, even though they were chosen and they know they're chosen. They still can doubt it, are you sure? Are you sure you want to be with me? Um, but yeah, that's pretty much all I'm getting for you for love. Let's move on to career. So for career, we have declutter. I'm laughing because I pulled this card for myself when I was shuffling. Declutter. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and work space. Donate what you can to, Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. So it's cluttering on the physical realm and in the spiritual realm, meaning clean your room, clean off your desk, okay? Clean out your purse, clean out your book bag, clean it out, okay? And if you are one of those neat freaks, I'm looking at you, Virgos, Capricorns, neat freaks, Tauruses, really all the earth signs. I'm looking at y'all. If you are a neat freak, this could also talk about spiritual decluttering, meaning you got too much going on. Your schedule is just impossibly busy. Stop. Make time for yourself. Make time for your family and friends. You need to prioritize your time better. Also, maybe some people need to leave your life. Maybe they're, I don't know, some people just not serving you. Let them go. They're cluttering up your energy. Declutter your energy. Okay. We also have Kiwi. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Okay, you don't have to do a walking meditation, but go for a walk. So that schedule, you need more time for walking, more time for reflection, more time for meditating, and just quiet time, quiet me time. So for career, or academics in school, I'm getting so far. You need more time for yourself, as well as cleaning up some things. And we also have strength. Oh, okay, strength. That's the card of Leo. You could have Leo influences. So in the reverse, it's like something is draining your strength. And it's up to you to find the source of whatever's draining your energy and declutter it, meaning throw it away. Okay? Now, if you're not sure about what I'm talking about, you're like, huh, Layla? It's time to do some self-reflection or some introspection, maybe actual walking meditation, or some spiritual type of thing, so you can understand what it is that's draining your energy. So in February, I see you getting to the bottom of your lack of strength, your lack of energy, what's wasting your time, what's funking up and messing up your energy, and letting it go, because that's affecting your work, it's affecting your school. This is not your typical career school reading, because it's just saying everything will be good. Everything with career and school is pretty much good, except for something is draining your energy, except for you not making enough time for yourself, except for something cluttering your energy. You just need to clear your energy. And once you clear your energy, career looks great, school looks great. And that's pretty much all I'm getting. However, I do want to read from the book about the Kiwi, about this walking meditation, because I've never heard of that. Well, I know I've done that, but I have never like heard of that or seen an oracle card about that. Give me 1 second. And you can skip this or, of course, keep watching. It says, most of the time, walking is a way that people get from point A to point B, often in a rush and without regard for what's going on around them. Meditation is typically viewed as something people do while sitting cross-legged for several minutes. However, that's only one form of meditation. Walking with awareness is intention. Oh, walking with awareness and intention is another. Find a place, preferably in nature, such as the forest or woods, where you can simply walk for 10 minutes or more each day for the next week. Experiment by walking more slowly than you usually do. Can I read, y'all? Try moving at 80% of your usual speed. You can also try speeding up the pace, but stay present and be aware of how it feels to move so rapidly. Then slow way down for a few steps to where you can really feel each step you take. Notice how the contact with the ground starts at your heel and slowly moves up to your toes. If possible, try it barefoot. Be aware of the sights, sounds, and smells as you walk, and as well as the rhythmic feeling in your body. Whatever pace you set, to be sure to breathe consciously and consistently with full awareness. Doing so while walking is what makes it a meditation. Associations, grounded, nocturnal, survival, flexibility, fatherhood, innocence, earliness, ancient wisdom, inspiration, safety, speed, quickness, detection. So it's more so about being mindful. And again, I think that just goes back to your schedule, making time for meditation, self-reflection, mindfulness. You could just be moving, going so fast and just going and just hectic, and you need to slow down. Okay? So, Pal 4, that is your reading. Again, let me know if you like this new format of the 3 readings in one. In the comments, let me know that so I can keep doing it or not. Until next time, bye bye.